These are my top 5 mistakes to avoid as a new reseller. Before I get started with today's video, I want to talk about our sponsor, WeGoPanda. WeGoPanda is an online store where you can purchase cheap quality items ranging from shirts and jackets to pants, shoes, and other accessories. In my description is their links where you can check them out on Instagram, TikTok, and upo.com. So one thing that you want to stay on top of when you're a reseller is keeping your 5-star status. So on Depop and many other resale apps, they have a review system ranking you on 0 to 5 stars, and if you are not maintaining a 5-star status, you're going to miss out on a lot of sales. When I personally go to purchase from other resellers, I go to look at the reviews, and if it's anything under 5 stars, I start reading through them. They either don't ship out items, they take too long to ship, or they're just straight up scamming people. And if you have a review like this on your page, it's going to deter people away from buying from you. It really is a huge red flag, and you're going to miss out on a lot of sales. To piggyback off of that, my second biggest mistake to avoid is taking too long to ship out your items. One of the biggest ways to mess up your reviews is not shipping your items out fast enough, and people consider fast shipping around 1 to 5 days. Anything longer than 5 days, you're honestly taking too long. People expect it to be out as fast as possible, and pushing it to anything past 5 days, you're risking chances of getting a bad review. So there's always going to be times that you're not able to ship stuff out immediately. Make sure you're in contact with your buyer, letting them know, I can't ship it out until this date, and just let them know that is what's happening. Give them an offer maybe in the future, just to make sure that you're still getting a good review, that you're communicating with them. I personally get everything out within 3 days, and there's little to no excuse that you're not able to get it any sooner, because the post office is open 24 hours a day. You can go any time of day. You can print your labels out yourself, so try to get them out as fast as possible. So my third, and I would say this is the most common mistake that I personally see, is take good photos. So when you're taking good photos, you want to have good lighting, a solid background, and you want to be laying your pieces out as cleanly as possible. By doing this, you're making your items more presentable, you're able to sell your items at a higher price, and when people are scrolling through it, having a good contrast background will make them be able to see the item more clearly, so you'll get overall more impressions and convert more sales. So my fourth mistake to avoid would be messaging buyers instead of sending them an offer. So this pertains mainly to Depop. Depop has a feature where you can send out offers to people that like your items. And when I like people's items, I get a lot of people messaging me back saying, would you buy it for this price? Can I offer you this deal? And am I interested? And instead of messaging me, sending an offer is more appealing. I send out offers every time I get a like, and I convert a lot of sales through offers. I had the end of the year results, and I want to say almost half to over half of my sales were converted through accepting offers. So offers is a big thing. Don't message your buyers. Instead, send them an offer. So my fifth and final mistake to avoid would be not including measurements on your photos. I personally have measurements on every single one of my items. I do this the easiest way possible. I put a yardstick vertical, shoulder to the bottom of the piece, and one horizontal, pit to pit. I don't even include it in my description, and this saves me so much time. But when I didn't do this, I got this question of what are the measurements on almost every single one of my items. So it's a huge thing that you need to include, and if you don't do it when you're listing it, you're going to have to go back and measure it yourself. So using the yardstick method of putting one vertical and one horizontal saves you so much time. And that's something that a lot of buyers are looking to see if it fits them or if it doesn't. So that wraps it up for my 5 mistakes to avoid when reselling. I'll be leaving the link to my Depop in the description if you want to check that out. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video.